tell them my story, they know they believe me. Now so say,
there are times when you speak about Africa, the realities of Africa. People who think they love Africa more than you do feel that you are downgrading Africa. You are just selling Africa in the negative way. But that is the reality. Africans, most times, when you speak about reality, people do not want to hear that. Now, traveling in Africa has been something very stressful, especially when you want to acquire visas to other African countries. There are a whole lot of restrictions, and sometimes you ask yourself, how is it so? Moving around your own continent should be so stressful like that. Even after getting visas, when you get to the borders of the countries that you want to travel to in Africa, a whole lot of stressful acts, bribery and corruption and those kind of things. Apart from that, when you are traveling, flight tickets are very, very expensive as compared to traveling from Africa to Europe. Traveling within Europe is very cheap. Traveling within Asia is very cheap. But you ask yourself, why is it that it's very, very expensive to travel within Africa? Africans always, we want to take advantage of each other. We want to make the next person suffer. We want to make too much profit from the next person. Why is it so? Why is it so? Now, why is it that traveling in Africa is very, very expensive? I think the whole African Union should come together, sit the airline companies down and ask them, why is it so expensive to travel within Africa? This is something what Maya has always been talking about. And this time, he was talking with emotions, explaining himself with a whole lot of evidence, telling people why and how traveling in Africa is so expensive. Trust me, he could have even cried because these things worries him, especially traveling with 2 crew members. Very, very expensive. You wouldn't understand why it is so. Now, Wadamaya has said what he wants to say, and you could see that he said that out of pains. It's very sad. Very, very sad. You don't understand why Africans, we keep doing this to ourselves. Do you think that if I have money to travel to Europe and I compare that money to traveling to African countries, I would choose the African country and leave the European country? No, I would definitely go to Europe because that seems less expensive more than traveling within Africa. Visa, some of them very costly, more than even visas of European countries. We must encourage Africans to travel within Africa. And if we can do that, visa must be given easily, or we must scrap all visas. Airline tickets must be less expensive, more than traveling to Europe. And this will encourage us to travel within Africa and go watch the beautiful places in Africa. Wadamaya said a lot, and I want us to go listen to Wadamaya. But before, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the notification bell so you become part of the Strive family. Like this video so it goes viral. Leave a comment after watching. If you're already a returning subscriber, I say thank you so much for always watching me. Let's go listen to Wadamaya.
Anytime I tell people that it's extremely stressful to travel in Africa, they don't believe me. And I just want to show you some of the stressful situations that Africans face traveling within Africa. Number one, applying for visa is stressful. And applying for a visa to travel to another African country, you still need to pay for it. And it's between amount which is $70, let's go for $50 to $250, because I have paid $250 to apply for a visa to an African country. And apart from that, a ticket alone is extremely expensive. There's no cheap ticket trying to travel within Africa. This is us traveling from Accra to Luanda. That is the capital of Angola. And I know Angola is one of the expensive cities in the world, so this speaks volume. So you see, if we fly on Friday, 4th August, the amount is 7,920 Ghana cedi, which is approximately $700 and above. So the same thing if you want to go on Monday. Okay, let's assume, because I don't travel alone, I travel with my 2 team. Yeah, I have 2 guys who shoot my videos. So multiply this by 3 and look at the amount that I'm gonna pay. And some of you will be like, when are you coming to my country? When are you coming? You don't know. We will come. Like I said, we've already decided to put Africa on the map, and nothing is gonna change the minds of us. But it's extremely expensive doing what we do. Okay, in case I don't want to use this Askai airline, a big shout out to Askai. If you want to use Ethiopian Airlines to go to Angola, on Thursday is $900. 901. On Saturday it's $999. If I want to fly on Sunday, it's 901 US dollars. Let's see if it's gonna, even the price is gonna change. So the price changes on Thursday, 10th of August, which is 783. This is the cheapest among all the flight days to Angola. You see, we have applied for visa, which is already $70, and this is $783. Let's say if I want to go on this day, but definitely I can't go on this day. So my option right now is to use Askai Airline, which together with my team, this is 2, because I can't go with 3 of them, so I have to go with 1 and leave 1 in Ghana, which is going to be 841. So this is the struggles of traveling within Africa. And whenever I tell you guys that I will surely be in your country, I know I will surely be, but these are the kind of challenges that we face, because at the end of the day we're trying to get sponsors in terms of African Airlines, but it's a bit tough for them to also give you everything for free for you to travel to wherever you're going. But at this juncture, I say we will not stop, we will not give up. Africa belongs to Africans, and we can't stop encouraging you all to travel within Africa. But I believe that these things, something must be done. African Union need to sit down and analyze, why is this so fucking expensive to travel within Africa? And it's about time we change this narrative to allow Africans to start traveling within Africa, because Africa belongs to them. It's about time for them to explore and experience their own various countries. Visa is already a hinder, and now ticket to connect our various countries is also getting worse and worse every single day.
If you know make money, friends go dog you. Nobody said go love you. You first step up your hustle, cause one day you gonna make it. If you know make money, friends go dog you. Nobody said go love you. You first step up your hustle, cause one day you gotta love me now.